Frank and Zuki, Orange Bikes Igor. There's my old gas tank in the back off Old Blue, my turbo bike that set a bunch of records and kicked some butt and other stuff in the background. Hey guys, Dale here. Well, before I show you the video of test day 4 with Ratzuki, I thought I'd do the little intro in here. This is Monday night. We ran the bike out there on Friday, and at the local track, Top Gun, drag strip in Fallon. Again, I've told you this every time. It's about 4,500 feet, and it's about a half-second slow. This particular weekend was a Division 7 points race, and Saturday for a Wally with ET and Superstock and dragsters and all kinds of stuff. It's really neat. But the track, it was 98 to 100 degrees and corrected. It was over 8,000 feet. Some people measured it at 8,000 up to 8,600. It was pretty bad. So anyway, what we did is, this is the first time I ran Ratzuki with the stutter box 2-step with my nitrous and the new clutch lever with the button and the adjustment for the nitrous and the stutter box and all that when you drop the clutch. So just keep that in mind. Kind of the title of this probably says it all. But anyway, so what happened was we made my very first pass. Basically, I got the nitrous turned way down, and you know, tiny little jets in the thing. And what happened was, it runs pretty crappy in the burnout and blubbery because it was so rich up here with that correction of altitude way up there. But anyway, so got to the starting line, you know, ready and everything, and brought it up to the stutter box, and lights came down, dropped the clutch, and the thing had a severe bog, just, you know. Then the nitrous came in. So luckily it got through that, but when it hit so hard, you know, the thing took off like a rocket. Wheel up, crossed up a little bit. Wouldn't shift into second. I still need to adjust the shifter a little more, like I said last time, to kill it earlier for the more load, the power. So I kind of drove through the thing. Instincts kicked in, my old instincts now, and kind of on the rev limit, you know, blah, 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 a little squirrely, a little leaned over. Throttle shifted it, blipped it, got it in second. Got it through the mess, back in the groove, tucked down, and then second, third, fourth, and fifth were clean shifts. And with all that happening, if you look at the video and kind of study it, it's probably 3/4 of a second of messing around. And anyway, the thing went 860, 164.87, just say 165. So I was happy with that for the conditions, and then, you know, the total terrible run. So anyway, go back to the trailer, and I'm going to adjust the clutch switch so the nitrous is going to come on a bit sooner. Okay, I shut the stutter box off and start the nitrous at the same time. I've always done it that way. Guys have different methods of doing it. This failure in this video has nothing to do with that. It's got to do with more me, the tuner, just sneaking up on it, and the nitrous not coming on early enough, creating the bog. Because you got to remember, I have the motors pretty much set up for nitrous at this time, and the cam timing and that I have done, and also the gearing on it. It's really tall geared. It's, you know, it's geared for 176 or 7 or 8. Okay, so first gear is tall, so you can't be coming out on just the motor and delay it and then get into the nitrous. Not how this one works. So I adjusted the switch. Didn't go far enough because you can't really test it without being on the track close enough. and I made a second pass, get up there, dropped the clutch, it bogged worse, the motor stumbled a little bit, then a full load of nitrous in the cylinders, and the thing backfired out the intake track and whoo! And heated up my leathers on the side. Lucky the bike didn't catch on fire, burn any fuel lines up. It was happened real quick. It was more of a flash fire, but still very hot. At night, that would have been a great picture. And everybody thought the motor was hurt or blown out the bottom or whatever. I dodged a bullet. I just parked it for the day. You only get 3 runs anyway. It was hotter and hotter, and I didn't want to take a chance of the motor being hurt. I actually came back to the trailer, rolled it around. It sounded fine, didn't feel anything, so I took a chance, started it up, it ran, and I just shut it off and put it in the trailer. So anyway, so the next morning I come to the shop, start looking at inspecting everything, make sure nothing's melted in there. A couple bottom of my body got some fiberglass that kind of got screwed up. It didn't hurt the paint, didn't crack anything, and a couple fuel lines had some of that stuff stuck to them. So, but luckily did not burn through a fuel line. If that would have happened, the thing might have just burned to the ground on the starting line. You know, you can't get the body off time. So I went ahead and did a leak down. My motor's good. It didn't hurt the motor, and luckily the reason is the throttle was wide open and the slides were all the way up, and it blew it back out the intake track. So dodged a bullet. And so what I did is what I should have done to begin with. You know, I'm getting a little older and senile and don't think of everything like I used to. So I started up here in the shop. I put it in gear, kind of got down in the same position as you're going to launch. Didn't bring it on the stutter box, but I loaded the clutch so it's right there and pulled the clutch back just a hair, and then I run the button in till it would click. So it's going to be real close right there where next time out at least it shouldn't bog, and I can adjust it either way from that point. So anyway, let me show you the videos now. Now you know what went on. And you know, it's a pretty terrible pass, the first one, but it was fun. It was kind of neat. Getting a little out of shape and riding through it, and it was on the limit and all that good stuff. And then we got the big bang. So it won't be for probably another month. I think it's July 9th and 10th is the last day race, and then it's all at nighttime out there, and the lighting isn't that good. I don't know if I'm going to run this bike at night. Anyway, it's a little dangerous seeing out there. So anyway, let's get on with the video now. Enough talk. I just wanted to explain it, and good night, Frank and Zuki, and good night, Igor. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Thanks.
shit.
Uh-oh.
It's not on fire, right?
No.
Okay. It was for a second because my leathers are hot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't
I didn't see
anything.
We're okay.
You look good.
I don't. Yeah.
I got everything turned off now.
Okay.
I'm just going to get out of the way, no more pass.